Alright, welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we took down, well, we didn't exactly take down, but we definitely defeated Giovanni for the first time. That won't be the last we've seen out of him. And Soundcast is back.
Hello, everyone.
Alright, so, Soundcast, I'm pretty sure you did take a look at, my most recent video. And, see, there you are. I couldn't fit your entire name in there. Hope that's okay.
That's alright.
Yeah. Yeah, you notice that CT5 Holy's not in a party right now because he's not going to be needed for this gym. But, you will see him back in action very soon.
Alright.
Alright, so, now on to Erica's gym. Now, for those of you that don't remember, Erica's gym tends to carry Grass-type Pokemon. So, in general, if you have a Flying type or a Fire type, you should be good to go. Bug types are good, Poison types are good, or if you have someone that happens to have the Ice type move, like, mine does, then you should be good to go.
Well, I see you have Flamethrower, so that's going to be really effective in this gym.
Yeah, because here's what I did, though, for those that are not aware right now. I probably should have showed it up earlier, but what I did off screen was I was actually going to the game corner at Celadon, and I just keep gambling coins. Thankfully, I didn't have to spend as much. But what I kept doing at the end was I kept getting coins, and I was able to grab TMs that you would not otherwise been able to easily get. For example, now my Wartortle, which is me, knows Ice Beam.
Alright. Now, did you get Porygon, or no, not yet?
No, Porygon in this part of the game costs 9,999 coins. That's gonna take me a long time to get Porygon.
I'm so bad at that, you know, the slot machines in the game corner. I always stop in the wrong place.
Yeah, right. What I kept doing was, okay, this might sound a bit weird, but there's a slot machine you want to go to, and it's like one machine next to the fisherman, where between you and the fisherman, there will be one slot machine to the fisherman's right that says it's out of order. You want to go to the one next to it. That way, apparently from that one, it has a higher odds chance of winning. Like, and you have to keep mashing the A button to stop the Rios, and you just have to get lucky with nailing those 7s, getting 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So here's you in action, and I taught you Shadow Ball.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty useful in the next part coming up. Actually, quite useful, because you'll be able to level up there very well in the Pokemon Tower. You familiar with it at all?
I know exactly what's there.
Yep, nothing but ghost types.
So, I've heard in the later generations that the ghost types are much more useful, I guess.
Yeah, what you call it? In 3rd generation, up until 4th generation, I was gonna say, ghosts were considered to be physical. The ghost type moves. So ghost type Pokemon that generally tend to lean toward a special attack stat couldn't really benefit from Shadow Ball, despite it being a ghost type move. That wasn't until 3rd generation, Banette came along, and it was the only ghost type Pokemon that can actually use Shadow Ball because it had a high physical attack power.
Okay.
Then in 4th gen, that's when the physical special split happened.
Now, I don't think I got to see, but what is the Growlithe holding? Like, what do you have?
Oh, the charcoal. What that does is it boosts fire attack. It boosts fire attacks pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, just like the Mystic Water can boost water attacks. Never Melt Ice boosts ice attacks, and so on and so on.
Alright. I don't think I've picked any of those up yet, so...
No, but you can't score the what you call it. I did not bring any... Oh, I did bring any of those. Good, thank God. You can get the Mystic Water as well from the game corner. It only costs like 1,000 coins.
Okay.
Yeah, so getting the held items isn't actually as bad. It's just getting the TMs cost a lot of money because they cost in a range from like 3,500 to 4,500.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're really good TMs if you actually manage to get them. And while Growlithe can learn Flamethrower on his own, it doesn't learn Flamethrower until around maybe level 50. So, if you gotta turn into an Arcanine, you better really invest the time and effort to get the coins to get the Flamethrower TM. On the flip side though, if you're playing Leaf Green, then you're better off just getting the Vulpix, turn it into a Ninetales once it learns Flamethrower. Because it learns Flamethrower at a different level. At a lower level, actually, level 29.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you're playing Fire Red just like I am, you're gonna get Growlithe. And unless you do want to put some effort into it, you gotta really spend the coins necessary to get it.
Okay.
So anything you'd like to add in? Anything you'd like to bring up so far? Like anything in particular?
No, I'm just, you know, like I said, I've been watching the Let's Play. I have not gone back to mine yet.
I mean, if you got any questions about Pokemon in general, you know, always feel free to ask. If you know, if anything you want to bring up in general.
Yeah, it was funny because I was out with my friends yesterday, and I didn't know, but they're, I guess, really into Pokemon, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I've only done, you know, this one in the very first generation, so.
Yeah, I mean, I know your sister still plays X and Y.
Yeah, she likes Pokemon. She always has. I probably actually got her into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is she getting the new Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire?
I'm sure she will. I haven't asked her, but I'm sure she will because she really likes it right now, and
yeah.
So, but I should probably go to the next generation with the Pokemon, like at least the second generation, just to see like what the changes are and kind of work my way that way.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I'll give you a couple known tips for second generation in case you try to play Gold, Silver, or Crystal, or if you want to do the remakes, that's fine too. Is that well, the remakes will carry the physical. The remake Heart Gold, Soul Silver carries the Diamond and Pearl physical special split. If you want to play the Game Boy version, which is probably your go-to one in case you want to ease yourself into second gen, is there'll be a new stat split. Back in first gen, there's only one special stat, which means Pokemon with high special becomes really powerful, especially the Psychic types. In Gen 2, they fixed that with the special split, means special attack and special defense. So, Psychic Pokemon are still good in general, but they're not as broken as they used to be. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I really leaned on my Psychic Pokemon in the first gen, so.
Right. Second generation, though, still has some of the same Pokemon from first gen. You also get introduced to new second gen Pokemon as well.
How many of them are in the second gen? I know that.
They add about another 100 Pokemon, I want to say. They have new Pokemon like Espeon, Umbreon, Crobat. They have Sunkern. They have Blossom,
Okay.
Scizor, Steelix. You know, there's a few they added in. They even introduced the new legendaries as Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. And the Roman legendaries mean they actually run around in random locations, and if you want to catch them, good luck, because they tend to change location on you just when you think you can track them down with the Pokedex. And if you do run into them, you better really have a high-speed Pokemon on standby, and like paralyze them or put them to sleep or something if you want to catch them. They're ridiculously hard to catch, and it can be really annoying. But they're really worth it, actually, if you do manage to catch them.
Now I'm paralyzed. I got poisoned early.
Yeah. Paralyze, what that does is it cuts your speed in half, therefore making the other Pokemon go first. And there's a 1 out of 2 chance that you might not actually be able to get your turn.
Is it that high? Is it 1 and 2?
I want to say yeah, because yeah, like they're paralyzed. You can also combine with also nasty status effects, like you can combine it with Confusion, you can combine it with Attract. Attract was a status effect that was introduced in 2nd generation, where if you're the Pokemon of the opposite gender, you can attract someone and they can fall in love. And sometimes that'll prevent them from attacking.
Okay. Okay.
So, Attract can be really useful if you know how to combine with other status effects, like Sleep or even Paralyze even, or Poison. And once again, you're paralyzed. Just not your day right now.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show off the different Pokemon I tend to use in my team, except for my HM Slave. Actually, I'm probably going to go ahead and switch out. I don't want to waste my Paralyzed heals.
So, yeah, I'll probably start playing that. I'll probably play it blind, you know, because I just that's the start. But
are you gonna play it on the emulator or on the actual Game Boy itself, or do you have Pokemon Stadium 2?
no, I'd have to play it on the emulator.
Alright, yeah, you can play it on the Visual Boy Advance, or you can play it on a Game Boy emulator you can happen to find. There's a Game Boy emulator that actually allows you to trade with yourself.
Yeah, I think you were telling me about it, but I haven't found it yet. But
if anything, I can probably just send you the link via PM or something, and you should be able to find it yourself.
yeah, that works.
Alright, so we're getting our Growlithe here, which is actually the one preferred fire type. This one's about to learn Takedown. Basically, Takedown is a physical move that can cause recoil. So we're gonna probably get rid of Roar. And Takedown is a pretty decent physical attack. If you want something that is the stronger variety of Takedown, then you want to pick Double Edge.
Okay.
Although again, Double Edge does have its recoil.
As the name implies.
Yep. Alright, there we go. Now, hopefully with Growlithe's combined charcoal with the flamethrower, I should be able to continuously one-shot other upcoming Pokemon. But I'm not going to use Growlithe for every single Grass-type Pokemon, because I do want to conserve the flamethrower.
Yeah. That's one thing I've always liked about this game, is that it's got a decent balance of difficulty and you know, puzzle solving and whatnot. I mean, it's
yeah, Pokemon has its fair share of puzzle solving, like what's it called? There'll be strength puzzles you have to do. Like, I know there's a strength puzzle in Chuck's gym, which specializes in fighting types. You see what they did there?
yeah.
Chuck, as in Chuck Norris. Although he doesn't really look like, although he isn't really Chuck Norris, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Actually, another known fact too, you know the Pokemon's Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, right? Did
Yeah.
you know that they named the Pokemon after the last names of the famous martial artists? Like, Hitmonlee came from Bruce Lee, and Hitmonchan came from Jackie Chan.
Yeah, yeah.
I always find it to be rather amusing.
yeah, I mean, this game, it's so big, it really is.
Yeah.
It's good.
Alright, it's gonna take on one more trainer, then we get to take on Erica. So yeah, this is probably one of the more easier gyms to take on in first generation, because you should have a fire type by now, or at least a flying type at this point.
Right.
Let's see, I'm gonna use Dig because it does, because the Nidoking I'm using does get a stab attack bonus because he is power ground type, and I get to avoid Sleep Powder while I'm at it too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite moves.
Yeah, the thing about Dig though is in Generation 2, if you're underground in the digging phase, you can't get hit by Magnitude or Earthquake.
You can?
Yes, you can. So be very careful about. I mean, Dig is still fine for the most part, but Earthquake is just so much better. Earthquake is basically one of the best moves in the game, bar none. The only thing is, flying type Pokemon are immune to ground type attacks. So, if you have a flyer on you and you go up against a ground type, you are safe for the most part.
Yeah, like I said, one of my favorites that I always do is Dugtrio.
Yeah, Doug. In second gen though, you don't get Diglett Dugtrio until like post game, like way late in the game. You can't get other ground types though, like Sandshrew, or if you're playing, I believe, Gold or Crystal, Phanpy.
Okay.
Phanpy's like very rare to find though. If you wanted like a decent ground type, I guess you can pick Sandshrew, but Donphan is probably the better ground type to raise. I mean, but if you can get a Phanpy, then, you know, do it. You can get a Phanpy even early in Crystal as well. Alright, so this is the boss battle in Celadon City. This is Erica. She specializes, like I said before, in grass-type Pokemon. Her main move here is Giga Drain, which does more damage than the usual Absorber Mega Drain, which can sap your health. So it can be very, very annoying to deal with. Because with Giga Drain, you can actually absorb a good chunk of the health back.
Ooh, just short of...
Ooh, burn proc, nice. This is why you want to bring Flamethrower to the battle.
Should be going down now.
Yep. So the burn proc was definitely very helpful there. Now this one's about to use Tangela next. Tangela was for the longest time a one-off, but in 4th generation they introduced its new evolution called Tangrowth, which means if you can evolve it while it learns ancient power, the Tangrowth becomes a really pretty bulky physical tank actually. It can also attack. It can also attack well.
That's a good combination.
Yeah, for a pure grass type anyways. Now here's Vileplume. This is Erica's actually strongest Pokemon here. Now normally I would go ahead and try to get rid of the Paralysis proc, but I do not want to get reinflicted with another status effect, so I'm just chancing at the moment.
Yeah, because Paralysis.
Because if I were to remove the status effect now, there's a chance that it can actually reinflict it.
Yeah, Ori works.
I mean, I could probably just chance it right now, I suppose. So let's get the Paralyzed Heal ready. There we go. Cure the Paralysis. Now, I do have Fresh Water. Okay. What Acid does, as you saw right there, can lower the defense. And because poison moves were actually considered to be physical, is actually pretty effective. So this is the Fresh Water. We do want to take out this Vileplume actually as quick as we can.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Okay, I am probably going to switch out actually into... Let's try me, because I do have the Ice Beam alternative.
Yeah, and he's pretty strong.
Yeah, Vileplume tends to be a bit slower, but prefers to use more draining moves, as it has good special attack and special defense. Gloom, you can make it into a Vileplume by giving it a Leaf Stone, or if you give Gloom the Sunstone, it can become Blossom. Blossom just becomes a pure grass type at that point. Yeah, this is Giga Drain. This is how powerful Giga Drain actually is.
Cool.
Yeah, our health is, alright, Ice Beam, hopefully that will do the trick.
Oh,
so close.
Just a little bit short.
Yeah. So, we're gonna see if you can deliver the last blow.
Alright.
Let's see. If I can somehow nail a status proc with Secret Power, that'd be good. Oh, no, you go down instead. You had to take one for the team, I guess. You know what? Just because I don't care about the Farfetch too much, I'm going to spend a few turns actually trying to heal up the Growlithe, which is the Pokemon I am really trying to level up in the grand scheme of things. No, not paralyzed. I actually want to heal with the fresh water. So let's do that. And not dead yet.
Now he's one of the more, besides HMs.
You got me learn how to cut and fly.
Okay. But he's not one of the greatest.
He's not one of the Pokemon I really consider worth raising. If anything, I would probably just rather just keep him as an HM slave. I'm just lowering the accuracy just for now. Alright, there it goes.
Yeah, he's done now.
Alright. Alright, now we should be able to take care of it. Oh, the cool thing about Intimidate is it can lower the attack power, so moves like Acid won't have that much effect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing.
Alright, so there we go. Vileplume down, and Battle 1.
What do you get? Well, we'll find out what you get from her.
You get the Rainbow Badge. Is one of the badges that you need, one of the 8 badges that you need to get to the Pokemon League.
And then she'll give you a TM too, right?
Yeah, the Giga Drain TM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do get a TM for every gym leader you defeat. So, for example, if you're going to get back in the 2nd generation, you'll be facing Falkner. If you're playing the old Gold, Silver, Crystal version, you'll get the TM Mud Slap, which means it's a sand attack that does damage, pretty much.
Yeah, I think is it in this generation? I think I may have run it.
In 3rd generation, it is. It was introduced in 2nd generation.
Okay.
Alright, so there's only one way I can actually think about ending this episode. And that's before I save. I actually want to evolve 2 of my Pokemon right now with stones.
Alright. What did you...
So, yes, Soundcast, I'm going to evolve you. You're going to become a Clefable right about now.
Alright. I'm excited.
I mean, I could have waited for, like, other moves, but honestly, I got something else different in mind. So, where's that Moonstone? Here it is.
Here I go.
Yep. What was once a cute little Clefairy is now to be even a cuter Clefable. And trust me, I am going to need the added power, especially if I'm going up against the Pokemon Tower's Ghost types.
Yeah.
Which will be in the later parts.
Gonna use me a lot in that one, huh?
Quite a bit, actually, yes. Yes, so you're now a Clefable. And one other thing I'm going to do, and yes, this Growlithe has earned it. It is now going to become a really good Fire-type Pokemon, Arcanine.
So you're probably gonna be using this one till what, the end of the game?
Yeah, it's part of my main team.
Okay.
And of course, you are, and Ctefeuille is. Ctefeuille is my Primate.
Now, do you get the birds too? You know, the...
Oh, the legendary birds?
Yeah.
I'll think about when I want to capture them at some point. It might be before or after the post game, but I'll definitely think on that. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching, and next time we go to Pokemon Fire Red, you'll see me at the Pokemon Tower. Later.
Bye-bye.